Gonna check on Kira. Oh, where'd she go? I just gave her wet food. Now, how did I know that she wanted wet food? It's because all she didn't meow or anything. She came into my bedroom and she went to Chalmers food and she was looking there. Hey Kira, weren't you? You were at Chalmers food? And I was like, well, I know she's got dry food and he's got dry food. So what is she looking for? And I was like, I knew immediately. She wants the wet food. That's why she came. And I was right. When I called her into, I may as well call it her room when it's not. It's both their room, but for now it's hers. I called her in and she came in immediately and I gave her the wet food. And also, she's playing with a butterfly there. There's a butterfly, it's so cute. I have no idea where Charmer is. He's probably on the roof or something or next door. And what she does is she has a certain meow to let me know that she wants to go in the garage. And that's when I open the garage door so she can go in there, around, I don't know, sniff the car. I don't know what she does in there. And then she comes back out. Because the old garage door, she used to be able to just push it and it would open. This one she can't because it's heavy and it's locked. So she can't do that anymore. But, you know, like being a pet owner, you end up knowing your pets. You know their behaviors, you know their wants and needs, you know their certain cries, you know the sounds that they make, you know what that means, right? Well, the good ones anyway. The good pet owners would know that. The bad ones probably couldn't care less, and the pet would be crying and the owner would be like, maybe they just want food or whatever, when something, I don't know, is probably wrong with them. But yeah, it's and also I think like an instinct happens. I don't know if it's like a motherly thing. Like when she came and I saw her in where Charmer's food is, it was just automatic, the thought, yep, she wants wet food. It just popped into my head. And that's why she went in there. And I was right. But, yeah. Finally, the backyard is clean. All the rubbish is at the front. It's going to get picked up on Wednesday. There's like tiny bits left on the fake grass, but better than before. Yeah, I have no idea where Charmer is. He was scared. He was jumping on the roof with all the noise. So he might be on the roof. I don't know. At least she can get some peace and quiet. Good girl. She's a sweetie. She's so gentle, and the only thing though with both of them is that they don't like it when it's time for their teeth to be brushed. Neither of them like it. But again, mate, I would rather brush their teeth instead of having to pay $1,000 at the vet to get their teeth fixed or more. No, no, no. I can't afford that. I can't afford that anymore. I would rather brush their teeth on a regular basis. And I know they don't like it, but bad luck. It is what it is. You know. I just want them to live as long as possible and be healthy as possible and happy as possible and feel free as possible. I mean, they're always outside in the backyard, and I do let them out at the front as well. But letting them out at the front, I get nervous too because, you know, there's cars, so I don't want anything to happen to them. But I do let them out at the front as well. Not all the time, but sometimes. But the backyard, every day, they've got the fresh air. And like I said, Charmer, he goes like jumps the fence and goes next door or jumps the roof. She just stays in the backyard and then comes inside, goes outside, comes inside, does whatever she wants. Yeah, until it's night time, then they have to both be inside. That's the rules. The rules of Australia. No choice. But yeah, that is what I wanted to say. Especially because there's this one person on YouTube. The ones that watch her, we all hate her. Her name's, she's known as Foodie Beauty. She acts as if she knows a lot about cats. She knows nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. She neglected her cats for years, the poor thing. Her cats were neglected. And I don't know why she keeps getting cats, because she doesn't care for them properly. And physically, she's so overweight. Physically, she can't even take care of them properly. She's so insane. She literally is an animal abuser. If she has a cat right now, poor thing, her name's Julia. She had to be dragged all the way to Syria because of what that stupid bitch did in Kuwait. She done illegal stuff. And now poor Julia was dragged all the way to Syria because that's where her fake husband had to go to, because he also got in trouble criminally for the stuff he'd done over there too. And now the poor cat is in Syria. Fucking hell. There's still shooting going on and stuff over there. And then that bitch, when they were in Kuwait and they had to get her desexed, she didn't keep the cone around the cat's neck. So the stitches kept getting undone because she didn't keep the cone on. And then it got infected, and then, mate, she did not listen to what the vets said. And then she wanted to get another kitten to steal that from the mother. It was still drinking from the mother, and the problem is she was asking for donations, and it's illegal to do that over in Kuwait. To get other people to pay for her to look after the kitten. I'm sorry, if you can't afford to take care of a pet, then you shouldn't be getting one at all if you can't afford to. Don't ask other people to pay to give you money so that you can take care of an animal if you can't do it yourself. Yep. She would not know if that cat Julia cried or meowed or whatever. She would not know what it would mean. or what the issue is, because she does not know that animal. She does not know anything about cats. She's a terrible pet owner. She's absolutely disgusting human being. She's so conniving, evil, despicable, gluttonous, dirty, disgusting. She should be sent to an asylum, really. She just stalks all the guys that she finds. I don't say all guys because there's not a lot of them, but there's something mentally wrong with her. Seriously. Seriously. Oh, and I like to give the wild birds birdseed. And there's also water there as well for them that you can't see. I left my old furniture there on purpose because they like to scratch it. I'd rather them scratch the old furniture than scratch my new sofa. So that's what they scratch on, even though there's a post there. That's for scratching. They still scratch on that. And then that was the old part of the old bed frame. It's cut in half, and I decided to keep one. All the rest of it going to be thrown, and they can also scratch on that as well. So they've got that option. They've got the old sofa to scratch on, and that. And the second one is in the bedroom where she eats. She scratches on that as well, even though there's a post like this in the bedroom. It's the top part is broken, but there's still a scratching post in there. They don't use it, they use this. And I'm like, all right, just don't scratch the new sofa. Please don't scratch the new sofa. The new sofa, my goodness, took me a while to pay it off. Anyway, I babbled on too long.